Hello and welcome back to Sesame Record Reviews, the show where I review some merchandise you may have questions about, and I may answer those questions in a way a certain fuzzy and blue monster can. Yes, it's going to be an exciting show, because today we're going to review two Sesame records with some common themes, and here, the first one, we have the Sesame Street Fairy Tale album. Yes, this self-explanatory 70 Records tells us a lot of great fun stories, such as Goldilocks and the Three Bears, Bears don't exist yet, Hansel and Gretel, Jack and the Beanstalk, and here we have this nice photoshopped image of our Sesame Street friends, and judging by here, Grover is telling the story on this cover, backed by a nice backdrop with this castle and the dragon over there. Now going over to the back cover, we have our nice scripture of cast and credits and all of the stories we'll hear on this record, and also a nice Ernie and the Beanstalk. Cover's a little bit busted on the top, but that's okay. Now we can get this on the record player. Here we are with the record itself. Decent condition.
I see you have put the record on the record player, so you're lovable little fly pal Grover can tell you a fairy tale. I am so glad.
And also some of the stories are a little bit long, so we'll only have time for one or two stories this episode.
Are you ready? Good. Here. Once upon a time, a sweet, lovable little princess was riding her horsey through the woods. She was galloping along, having a good time. Gallop, 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 like that. Where, Grover, Grover? What is it now, Harry? Grover, I want to know, what's the horsey's name? The horse's name is Sherman, all right? May I continue now?
Wait, Grover. What's the princess's name?
Shirley. Princess Shirley and her horsey Sherman. Now may Grover continue?
Oh, sure, Grover.
Wait,
On side two.
Good story for Cookie Monster to tell. Which story is that, Cookie Monster? It's called Hansel and Gretel. Terrific story. Me love it.
Oh, well, tell it, Cookie.
Okay. It go like this. You see a house made from gingerbread with vanilla icing for windows and lemon frosting for roof and door made from chocolate with cookie for doorknob and chimney made from strawberry meringue and candy canes and maple sugar and jelly beans everywhere. Oh boy, good story, huh?
Wait a minute, Cookie. That doesn't sound like the Hansel and Gretel story I know. In the one we know, they don't eat the whole house. But there's a mean old witch who tries to do real nasty things to Hansel and Gretel.
Oh, yeah, me know what you're talking about. That different Hansel and Gretel. You're talking about
Okay.
Hansel and Gretel, Hassenpfeffer from Whistleville. But me not like that story. Me like to tell the one about Hansel and Gretel Huckleberry from Yodeltown. That's the story where they eat the whole house. They eat the chocolate door, and the strawberry chimney, and the gingerbread.
We understand. That was really swell, wasn't it, everybody?
Yeah. Wait for Cookie Monster's story.
Real Franco's in there.
And one song about the chicken.
And as we move on to our second record of the day, let's give a big hoot and toot welcome for 1981 Sesame Country. Yes, another self-explanatory title, but amazing record of all brand new country songs for this record. And on the cover we have a western band formed by the same characters we saw in the Fairy Tale album, except instead of prairie we have this triangle playing chicken, which is never acknowledged. They also don't mention Harry on the jug, but he's at least still there. But wait, there's more, because if we go over to the back side, we'll find that this is another one of their few celebrity-filled albums starring the great country singers of that time. We have Crystal Gayle singing a song with Big Bird that they would eventually sing on the actual show the following year, but you may remember this as the finale song from Elmo Palooza. And exclusively, we have Glenn Campbell singing with Oscar, Count on Me, starring Loretta Lynn and the Count. And like Roletta's sister, Crystal Gayle would previously appear on The Muppet Show and sing this song from this album on the actual show. Sorry if I'm stuttering too much. And finally, we have Tanya Tucker singing with Big Bird. Yeah, again, sorry if I lost track of what I was going to say, but this is just what makes it a great album. So much so that this was another record that would win a Grammy for Best Recording for Children. And we can't get this on the record player yet without mentioning the album's other details. For instance, the gatefold sleeve with all the songs that we'll hear on the record. It may seem a little bit out of order, but it doesn't matter. We still have the back cover to mention that. It also came with this frame of the album cover, minus the Sesame Street logo for some reason, that I just have up here on the art wall. And finally, you can tell that people behind the scenes love this album because a decade later in '92, Golden Music would go out of their way to release this album on CD. And on the cover here we have, I want to say, another original photo shoot with just Ernie and Bert, and also a horse and another chicken, which is likewise never brought up. And inside we have the CD itself, and the liner note sheet with the original album cover on the back, and also the back cover of the album itself. But here's the interesting thing. After we hear from Tanya Tucker, we have a bonus track called Roll Over, which is not from the original album. And you could tell this was originally recorded for such, but I don't know why or how this went unused to begin with, but hey, I'm glad they saved it. Now we can get the original album on the record player, and we'll also hear from the Roll Over track on the CD. Here we have the record itself, which plays mighty fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, birds and monsters, welcome to the Sesame Country Jamboree!
Oh yeah.
Oh, thank you, thank you. The Sesame Country Jamboree is proud as a pumpkin farmer on Halloween to present the funniest, the coolest, the greatest band in the world. It's the time for our hands, wings, and claws together to give a Sesame welcome to the Number Mountain Band.
It's not often you use the M word on Sesame.
We have two grouches to sing for us. Here's Oscar and the Wichita Trashman himself, Ben Trumbull.
Wait a second.
All right, pipe down or else we won't sing. Welcome to the Sesame Country Jamboree, Mr. Trumbull.
That's Campbell.
Excuse me?
The name's Campbell.
Ben Campbell?
No, Glenn Campbell.
Did you sing the grouch hit called The Wichita Trash Man?
No, I sang the big hit called Wichita Lineman.
Oh, no. It's the wrong guy. Oh, sorry, Oscar. I don't know
As
what
much as
could've
I'll take
gone
Glenn
wrong.
Campbell any day, I'm curious to know what this Ben Trouble guy sounds like.
No, wait. It wasn't your fault, Glenn. Can you sing at all?
Oh, a little.
Do you think you could sing really rotten?
Well, I'm no Ben Trumbull, but I'll give her a try.
Oh, here they are together again for the very first time. The Count and Loretta Lynn.
Alright. Wait a minute, did you say together again for the first time? What?
You know, Count, we don't see too many like you where I come from. You sure are different.
Well, your nose is one, your eyes are two. Put them together, that makes three. It's true with 5 fingers on each hand. You're counting on the land. How I love to count on you.
I'm one happy girl. You and I know too. I count the hours till I'm here with you. Darling, you can count on me. Count on me.
No, wait, Big Bird. I think it's my turn to sing.
No, Ernie, it's my turn.
No, it's my turn.
You are all wrong. It is Grover's turn. And since Grover is my name, I will begin.
No, it's my turn. I think it's my turn to sing.
Grover's turn.
No, I think it's my turn to sing. It's counted.
You can tell they're reusing everyone's lines from earlier. Well, except the
We can all
counts.
sing if we take turns.
And now here's that elusive track from the original
Now
album.
here's a little number we do when we have a Sesame Street slumber party.
There were nine in the bed and someone
said, roll over, roll over. There were 9 in the bed and Cookie said, roll over, roll over. So we all rolled over and one rolled out. 8 in the bed and Cookie said,
Me been up since 5 to 6. Got to get me cookies fixed. First one out can have his pick. Roll over!
I'm not gonna hear the whole thing, but I'll try to get this up on my main channel as soon as I can.
That leaves 1 in the bed.
so we all rolled over and one rolled out. 1 in the bed and Big Bird said, what a lovely day outside. Makes my feathers swell with pride. Everyone's a friend of mine. Roll over. Roll over.
Sesame Jamboree. So that's it for today's episode, and really hope you enjoyed it because we reviewed some great albums today. Yeah. In other words, stay tuned for next show, which is another, of course, great musical episode. So until then, to all you triangle playing chickens out there, until next time.